Zach, what you think about that experience? I mean, you seemed pretty calm and cool out there, but to walk on that stage as your first collegiate game and be able to do what you did, what were your impressions?
When I first walked out through that tunnel, man, 50,000 people booing us. I don't think I'll ever experience something like that again. It was definitely a great experience and something I'll never forget. During the game, warm-ups, I was a little bit nervous, not going to lie. And then as soon as I got on that field, just felt ready to go. And through all the stuff I've been through during training camp and everything, Coach Pelini's put us through a lot. And it's been a roller coaster for us specialists. But I felt like I was ready to go through everything he put us through, and I was feeling confident.
Is this really a home opener for you since you've played here for in high school?
Kind of, because it's definitely a bigger base of people, and it's going to be exciting playing for a hometown team. But yeah.
How about just your first field goal was it wasn't like he put you out there for a 60-yard or anything. How big was it to make that first one in your college career?
It was great after I made it. When I first stepped out there, I called field goal. I didn't know what was going on. It was just a crazy feeling. Everyone in the stands looking at me. But I just I felt confident that I was going to make it, and went out and put it through.
And that's a field that isn't good for kickers usually. So, what was your impressions of Heinz Field and kicking there?
It was great. Actually, my sophomore year in high school, got to play in the Brown Stadium, so it's kind of like the same idea. So I was already used to it. During the week, coaches had us go kick on grass by ourselves for about an hour. And so by the time I got on the grass, I was comfortable with it, got my footing right, and felt good.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Where did you kick on grass? Where did you go?
Down by the MVR.
Okay.
The confidence now going into Saturday's game, I mean, obviously you're very used to kicking here at Stanbaugh Stadium. How much will that help you?
It'll help me a lot. Those kicks, I always feel like I can get better. So, internally, I was happy with everything. And every day before a game, I write down goals, what I want to accomplish. And I accomplished those goals, so I was satisfied. But at the end of the day, there's always something to get better on and keep improving throughout the week.
You kind of alluded to the roller coaster for your specialists, spring and summer. At least at the beginning of summer, you guys were a little inconsistent. How did you, kind of get ready for the season?
I just feel like as a specialist, I feel every day I go out to practice, I'm the hardest working kid out there throughout the nation. And I just know that with all my hard work, it's going to pay off, and just leave it in God's hands, and everything will be all right.
Zach, can you talk about that moment, first kick, watching it go through those pipes, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and maybe what that trip back to the sidelines with everybody was like?
It all started off with the snap and the hold from Steve Wethley and Tanner Gary. They were both great, perfect, and just went through. Felt good. Everyone, like I said, the roller coaster again during practice and everything. No one was really confident in me. Actually, it was Friday before the game. I went up to talk to Coach Pelini. He was like, "I think you're ready to go," and that kind of helped me out a lot. But yeah, just being your teammates being confident about you, that was the biggest thing. Honestly, that was definitely the hardest thing to overcome through spring ball and training camp, was just having your teammates there. Coming from high school, had a good career down at Mooney, and everyone believed in me, the whole fan base and everything. And so in high school, it was easy to just go out and just kick. But now it's hard to get all the trust back into you. That's definitely the hardest part to overcome.
How about handling kickoffs? You did that in the second half. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I didn't kick off all week until the game, and Coach McNutt came up to me during the game. He was like, "Can you do it?" I'm like, I was pretty confident that I could do it. So I told him, yeah.
How confident are you kicking here at Stanbaugh Stadium?
A field's just a field. Everything's the same. It doesn't really bother me where I go to kick, because everything should be the same kick no matter where.
You have maybe a little advantage here because this is a tough place to kick because of the way the wind, if it's breezy, the way the wind works the ends of the stadium, talk about, you know, having experience with that from having played here for 4 years.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know the ins and outs of the stadium, so it's going to be a little easier than someone coming like Joey Cejudo from California, and he's got to get everything readjusted and everything. But I'm feeling pretty confident, just knowing everything about it and ready to go.
Is it a little different, you know, kind of splitting the kicking responsibilities between yourself and Connor?
Not really. I mean, we all go out, we compete. Off the field, we're friends. Like, we get along just fine. It's great competition between all of us, and it's a friendly competition because we're all going out, we're trying to get the same job done. It's just a fun time, just have fun at practice.
You ever try kicking without a shoe?
I have a couple times. For me, it's more, you know, if I'm going out one day not hitting the ball solid, I'll take off my shoe, and because if you don't hit the ball solid without your shoe on, you're going to break a toe. So you better make sure you hit it well.
Just real quick, the home opener, what's it mean for you, you know, being a local guy?
I can't wait for it. You know, my whole family will be there to watch every game, and it's a great feeling knowing that they're all going to be there and supporting me, especially with all my with all the Mooney family as well. They're always going to be there for me, and they're going to watch every game, and it's going to be exciting.